If you are seeing this video, please watch all the way to the end. And if you watch to the end, you will find out why. Hello everybody, and welcome to By His Grace Fishing. If this is your first time here, please subscribe below, hit that notification bell, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Today we're going to be going over some of my favorite bluegill baits. I'll show you what I normally take with me pretty much every trip. Now a lot of times you'll see me carrying a bag around. I don't carry a backpack, but a lot of times I'm carrying a bag. And these bags are actually very cheap bags. They're a silicone bag that you can purchase from Walmart. They have them in different sizes, and they're pretty durable. They're waterproof. They have a waterproof seal. Here's a smaller version of it. But I really like these bags. You can get them, like I said, at Walmart in the house goods, over where the utensils and stuff are. And they're pretty cheap compared to some of the other options. Alright, let's start with the Gulp products first. I have two favorite Gulp products that I use, and a lot of times it's because when I'm fishing, I don't have time to stop and get live bait. So my first Gulp product is the earthworms. It's a pretty good worm. I've had pretty good luck with it. I've caught a lot of bluegill. I've actually caught several catfish and other types of fish on them. But I really like the Gulp worms. It gives me a night crawler alternative when I don't have time to stop for night crawlers, and I can keep them in the truck at all the time. My next Gulp product that I use a whole lot is the Gulp 1-inch minnow. This right here I believe is this is the Emerald Shiner. It's a gray and light gray. And I've had really good luck with these using the Trout magnet 1/64 ounce jig head. And I always take a jar of those with me. Now the last video that I did when I was catching bluegill, it was using the Mr. Twister, the 1-inch light bite white. It's a 1-inch curly tail grub. I really like the plastic on them. The tails are easy to come off, but they're a good soft plastic, and they're a pretty cheap bait. Let's see here. This next bait here is one that is sometimes can be pretty difficult to purchase. It took me a while to actually find these right here. I had to order them. I can't remember who exactly it was that I ordered them from, but this is the Mr. Crappie by Strike King. It's the Maxi Waxy. I really like the black with black legs, and I also like the tuxedo black that has the chartreuse legs on it. It's a waxworm style body, but it's got little rubber tentacles coming out of each side, which to me mimics more of a spider than anything. And I used these in a creek fishing video where I caught a lot of bass and some bluegill, several creek chubs, and I went that whole trip on one bait. And so they're pretty durable baits. And I use those on a Bobby Garland itty bit jig head. It's a 1/64 ounce. Is the best jig head I've found to get it. These next two baits here are power bait. These can also be difficult to get. Actually, I've got 3 packs here. These can also be difficult to get. And I did a video on this particular one right here. This is the power bait fry in pearl white. They have the power bait scent, and they're in between the size of a trout magnet and a mini trout magnet. And I done a video, and it was my trout magnet alternative, and it's probably my biggest video yet. But this is a very good bait. I like the pearl white, and I've also started carrying the black for more stained water. But these do really good mimicking a small fish fry, but they also work good to mimic, especially under trees and stuff, bugs and grubs that are falling out of the trees. And these I have had to order directly through Powerbait because I didn't find a store that actually stocked them. The Power Bait Swordtail, 1.25 inches. This one is black gold. I've had real good luck with these in creeks. I've had real good luck on them with bluegill. And on these right here, the same jig head as the Maxi Waxy, the 1/64 ounce Bobby Garland itty bit jig head. Works wonderful on these. So does the 1/200th of an ounce jig head for the mini trout magnets. All right. One of my go-to baits is the trout magnet. I like the trout magnet big kit. It comes with several colors. This box is taped shut. This is actually a brand new kit. It comes with several jig heads. We have a couple floaters. I tend to not use the floaters with the trout magnet. You can if you're trout fishing to kind of float it down current, but I tend to use those more for when I'm crappie fishing and I need a small float that doesn't leave a whole lot of top water movement when I'm I guess power fishing. But the trout magnet has caught me probably more species of fish than about anything, from 5-pound bass to 5-pound catfish, bluegill. I've caught trout, red ear sunfish, creek chubs. I've caught numerous fish on this bait. This is actually, it's a very good bait. The next lure is also a Leland Lures trout magnet product, and that is the mini magnet. Now the mini magnet is same profile as the trout magnet, only it's quite a bit smaller. It's a 1/200th of an ounce jig head, and this kit comes with several jig heads, and it comes with several different bodies. I believe it's 85 pieces. But there's a big difference if you look at the size of these bodies versus the size of these bodies. I've had very good luck with these right here, and I've caught some extremely large fish on these right here. You know, like I said, 5-pound bass and catfish, and pretty much about anything. If you can't catch a fish somewheres and you see small bait fish, this right here is a good go-to bait to catch fish. One of my next products that I have been using is the Charlie Brewer sliders. I really like this color right here. This is a 1-inch Charlie Brewer slider. This is pearl white, I believe. It's a very good color. It's a very good product. And here's a couple samples of other colors. I actually placed an order with Charlie Brewer and ordered several different colors, and these are some samples they sent. And this one right here is a regular size Charlie Brewer slider, and these work very good in creeks for bigger panfish and for the bigger bluegill or bigger bass, excuse me. And I also get asked a lot on what line I use. The line that I use most of the time is the Fireline Ice made by Berkley. It's 4-pound high-vis braid. I use a whole lot of this line right here. It's probably my favorite line to use for bluegill fishing and creek fishing at the same time. Now these baits right here, none of this stuff has been opened. The Lord has actually blessed me with enough money this month that I actually ordered this stuff because I wanted to give back to some of our viewers that have been commenting on the videos. The comments on the videos actually help the videos more than about anything. It shows that people are interested in the videos, and that's what keeps the channel visible, is when people are commenting, liking, sharing. So this right here is actually this is my favorite baits that I use, and I'm actually going to give these baits away to one lucky person. And the way to enter this giveaway is you have already been entered. I went through all of our comments and I collected every name that there is. And I took all of those names and put them in a tub. And George is actually going to draw those numbers tonight. And they will correspond with the names that have been commenting. So when this video airs, I will actually pin a comment at the top and it will tell who the winner is. The only guidelines to this, to win all of this, is you have to be inside the United States. It's not going to cost you anything. I'm going to ship it to your door. I don't want you to give out your information on YouTube. So if you see that you are the winner, I want you to go to By His Grace Fishing Facebook channel, and I will also put a post there for you to post in that you won. When you post in that, put your YouTube name that you posted under, and I will contact you through Messenger. Once I contact you through Messenger, we can send a private message back and forth, and I can get your contact information and your shipping information and send this right out to you. If for some reason you do not want it, or you want to pass it on to somebody else, I'm going to collect 3 names out of that tub and I will go in order. The first name will be posted. If you decide you don't want it or you want to pass it along, I'll go to the second name and on to the third if the second person doesn't want it. But I just wanted to show my appreciation to the people that have been commenting and watching the videos. I plan on doing another one of these, so if you want to be entered in it, the only way to enter is to watch, like, subscribe, share, and most definitely post. But I want to thank everybody so far. The channel's doing wonderful, I think. In my own opinion, I think it's doing wonderful. But I just wanted to show some appreciation and give back. Thank you for watching. God bless.